Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ and welcome to Behind the Horror. This is episode 14, Nuketown's Testing Conspiracy. Today we're going to be talking about Nuketown. I wanted to do XRAYZ first because I found a ton of information on there, and then wouldn't you know it, once I started digging into Nuketown, I found a ton of really interesting things that I wanted to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the episode. If you guys enjoy it, guys, leave a like, leave a favorite. It does get the content out there. Let's try to get over 600 likes. We did it last time. I know we can do it. Maybe even 700 likes, guys. And of course, if you are new, if you enjoy content like this, guys, make sure to subscribe. As always, if you guys want to support the channel and get access to these videos earlier than everyone else, make sure to check out my Patreon page. So check that out, link in the description below. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump straight into Nuketown. Now, Nuketown, obviously, there's a lot of different inspirations for this map. We're going to be specifically talking about the first easy ones, and then we'll get into some of the weirder ones. So first of all, obviously, Nuketown Zombies was based off the multiplayer map, Nuketown. Now, the inspiration for the actual map came from Indiana Jones. In Indiana Jones, in one of the movies, the fourth one, there's actually a scene where Harrison Ford is running through a nuclear testing facility area. It's like a town as well, and he actually survives a nuclear bomb by hiding inside of a fridge. I know, really weird. How the hell do you do that? But it happens. He basically survives a nuclear bomb by getting inside this fridge, and it is what the big inspiration was for this overall map. Now, with that said, there's also multiple other inspirations for this one, including the idea of a nuclear testing facility. You know, the big one everyone focuses on is on Area 51. This is the big one in Nevada that everyone talks about, Area 51. There's also this other area that specifically is used for nuclear testing. And, you know, it's kind of weird that there's so many done. There's been over 800 nuclear tests done in this desert in Nevada. But no one really wonders why it's done. Why do you keep doing explosions? Why do you try to get even bigger and bigger explosions, bigger craters, bigger holes, when at the end of the day, we're trying to be a nuclear deterrent country, and there was all these tests done. Tons of craters just lining this testing facility. And why? What's the purpose? Is it really for nuclear tests? Or is there something out there? Is something being done out there? Maybe there's more. So I was doing some research on this, and you know, at first I was trying to find if there was anything really remotely close to Nuketown, and I found some people who were talking about this subject regarding these craters. You guys can see the images on screen. Now, the big thing was that these craters were pretty weird. There was some different things to them that didn't really make sense, and this guy who posted the article talked about how it didn't really make sense how everything was in place and how there was different just weird pictures. So first of all, you guys can see some craters here. The big thing here is that inside of these craters there are just these weird artifacts. You know, we don't really know what they are. There's just some weird artifacts inside of these craters. Again, this is all supposed to be just a regular nuclear testing site. You just drop bombs, that's it. But there are weird artifacts in the craters, like they're trying to build something, or they found something, or they're trying to find something within these craters, using maybe even these nuclear explosions as some sort of excuse to try to blow up the earth and find something. As you look through more of these craters, you'll see that there are different building structures in here. There's even some of these structures that are within these craters that are perfectly upright. Now, some people say that these are just, you know, the little structures that they put in there to lower the bomb and detonate the bombs, but if that was the case, then these structures would more than likely blow up hundreds of feet into the air, land somewhere outside of the vicinity, or even if it didn't land, they would not be perfectly upright after these explosions go off. So why are there structures in the middle of craters, sometimes off to the sides of these craters, just perfectly upright, and in some cases some of these look like there are buildings inside of them? So the next thing was that there's this really weird connected facility, and if you look at it closely, you'll see that there's two different areas. There's Area A and there's Area B. And if you look through this map, so this guy actually looked at the pictures, he inverted the colors as well. You can see that somehow they're connected. In Area A, you guys can see that there is some sort of underground facility. And, you know, this kind of leads me to think of Nuketown, where you have that fallout shelter. So the fallout shelter, there's a lot of conspiracies and rumors just by itself when it comes to that in zombies. A lot of people think that it's connected to transit. A lot of people think that it's just a regular fallout shelter that Marlton is inside of. But, you know, maybe this is a clue towards that. Now in Area B, you guys can see that there's quite a few different weird things. And if we zoom in, we can see the first structure here, and it looks like some sort of facility, you guys can see, but it's just the weirdest design choice ever. The second structure that you guys can see looks like another entrance to some sort of underground facility, and it's a really big entrance at that. And then the third structure that is within this area is going to be this almost pyramid-like structure just in the middle of the desert. Why are these just weird structures out there in this area that's supposed to be nuclear testing? And then finally, some of the other things that were found out here were that these craters that they found, some of them actually had just these gigantic huge cables of sort connecting the crater to something. So there's craters with weird structures in them. At some of these areas, there's actually buildings, what looks like buildings inside the craters. There is even a picture of some sort of weird flying saucer. You guys can see the shadow. And then finally, there's one picture that was found where in this crater, there's also some sort of excavation going on. So if it's supposed to be just nuclear bomb testing, why are there weird structures in them? Why are there excavations going on? And why are there weird cables inside of these craters? So we don't really know what exactly this means. Maybe it's a cover-up. Maybe they were using nuclear bombs as an excuse to try to find something that was hidden underground. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Behind the Horror. I thought this one was really interesting just because of just the sheer amount of weird stuff that's out here and is based off this map. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a favorite. It does get the content out there, it helps the channel grow, and it is very much appreciated. And of course, guys, if you guys are new, if you enjoy in-depth zombie stuff and even looking at the stuff behind the maps, then make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss any videos in the future. I'm going to be doing 3 more maps. Obviously, we've got Buried, we've got Origins, and we've got Mob of the Dead. All 3 of those are going to be absolutely amazing, so make sure to stop by. And we're going to have a ton for Black Ops 3 as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to subscribe. And if you do want to support the channel, you guys can do so by checking out my Patreon page. So make sure to check it out. Link in the description below. And of course, if you want to talk more zombies, the best place to do so is on Twitter. Go ahead and follow me at OGXRAYZ. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. I'm XRAYZ. I'm out. Peace.